Ya, la verdad que Paladin, no sé, Paladin no le dieron casi nada bueno, pero Warrior, ya yo he visto el de Warrior. Warrior, a Warrior lo pusieron bien demasiado. Tacho, sí, no, Warrior, este, tacho, sí. Pero tiene como dos habilidades nuevas que se ven, tacho, se ven hija de puta. Ahí está, el Stance. Otro fair clip, pero le da con ganas, sí. Ese se ve cool. Yo creo que quedará diferente. Aquel no lo había visto tampoco. Pero van, ok, esos son los AoE attacks. Los dos AoE attacks. Entonces, ok, Enrage. No, Enrage, pero sí. El Fair Cliff. Fair Cliff. Diablo, ese es nuevo. Ese no lo había visto. Yo creo que es un AoE. Entonces tiene el On-Man. Y diablo, ese se ve. Es que ese se ve demasiado. Cada vez que lo veo me vuelvo loco. Ese se ve cool, ese está cool. Yo estoy seguro que ese es un AoE. Diablo, pero eso, como la hacha. Tú ves como la hacha se engranda, una cosilla de puta. ¿No lo viste? A ver si lo puedo cachar. Mira eso. Ok, número uno, la hacha está llena de fuego. Y de hecho, pero se engranda así como si fuese un muñequito. Y le da como si fuese. Es como el Earth, casi la habilidad de Titan. O una de las habilidades de Titan. Diablo, mano.
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my overview on all of the Warrior updates coming to Final Fantasy XIV in Dawntrail. I was recently given the opportunity to try the expansion out early at the North American Media Tour, including checking out all the job changes. Be sure to look at all of my other job videos when you're done with this one. They shouldn't be hard to find. Also, quick disclaimer that Dawntrail is still in development and everything you see here is still subject to change. So don't be surprised if things are a bit different when early access rolls around. Warrior is almost the exact same job, but with more swinging of the axe. Before level 90, the only notable changes are a reduction in potency to Mithril Tempest and Decimate. Likely to offset the new AoE skills they have later on.
Le bajaron
got an
potencia.
animation update to Inner Chaos, but the skill is still identical in function and potency. After level 90, they get a ton of updates to existing skills that are similar-ish.
Oh. Ya veo, entonces, ok, pues ya estaba ahí, pero la animación es diferente. Miniature potencies are incredibly likely to change.
Across all. After level 90, they get a ton, but the skill is still identical later on. They also got an animation update to Inner Chaos, but the skill is still identical in function and potency. After level 90, they get a ton of updates to existing skills that are similar-ish across all the tanks. Level 92, they get Vengeance Mastery, updating the skill to Damnation. It now gives 40% damage reduction instead of 30, and also grants a 40% damage reduction instead of 30, and also grants a 400 potency regen.
Reduces damage taken 50%, delivers an attack with potency of 55 every time you suffer. Diablo.
Instead of 30, and also grants a 400 potency regen for 15 seconds, because, you know.
Diablo. ¿Tuviste eso? Cure potency 400 regen cada 15 segundos con Damnation, que es esencialmente el que era. Sí, bueno, uno de los mitigation, pero vete para el carajo como si Warrior necesitara más ayuda. Warrior va a poder hacer solo en todo, no me jodas. Ya no, vete para el carajo.
Damnation.
Vengeance, era Vengeance, entonces, pero tiene upgrade para Damnation. Ya.
40% damage reduction instead of 30, and also grants a 400 potency regen for for 15 seconds because, you know, Warrior needed even more healing.
Yeah.
At level 94, they get Enhanced Rampart, now granting a 15% increase to
15%.
healing received for its
Increases HP recovery via healing action on cell.
duration. They also get Melee Mastery at that level, which just increases the potency of most of their single target skills outside of Inner Release and
A mí me da risa que él mismo empezó a reír porque está ridículo. Está jodón. Yo siempre uso Vengeance, obviamente, en los Tank Buster. Me gusta usar Tank Buster usar Vengeance. Porque Tank Buster te va a dar un damage cabrón. Entonces tú le das damage al boss para atrás. Y ahora que te dé un Regen Recovery, diablo.
Infuriate exclusive buttons. And at level 98, they learn Enhanced Reprisal, which will extend the duration of the debuff to 15 seconds. As for new Enhanced Reprisal, which will extend the duration of the debuff to 15 seconds. As for new skills, they basically got 2 enhancements to their Inner Release window. At level 96, they get Enhanced Inner Release. This causes every Fell Cleave and Decimate within Inner Release to grant stacks of Burgeoning Fury. At 3 stacks, the buff changes to Wrathful, and the Inner Release button is replaced by Primal Wrath for 30 seconds or until the ability is used. Primal Wrath itself is an off-global AoE that deals 600 potency worth of damage with a 70% fall-off. What else is there to say? You swing your axe 3 times and then you use this. You can maybe save it for a multi-target phase if it's coming up in the next 30 seconds, but otherwise, just go, go, go. At level 100, they get Enhanced Primal Rend. This causes Primal Rend to grant Primal Ruination ready for 30 seconds. This changes Primal Rend into Primal Ruination, a follow-up GCD that deals 740 potency in an AoE with a 70% fall off.
Se ve demasiado.
Release GCDs before it, it is a guaranteed critical direct hit. There really isn't anything to say about Warrior. Did you like bashing enemies with a giant axe before? Well, you'll be obliterating them even more now with an even bigger axe. It's still a very simple job, still tons of healing, heck, even more healing now for some reason. And of course, you're just a warrior. Unga bunga, have fun.
Everything looks really good, man. I want to go over the new skills first. One of the new skills and delivers.
Okay, Damnation, ya vi. Damnation, que está cabrón. Reemplaza Damnation esencialmente reemplaza a Vengeance. Lo cubrimos ahorita en que sube el mitigation a 40% en vez de 30% y te da healing over time de 400 por 15 segundos, que es una cosa increíble.
I think that game change t-shirt we're going to, because typically much would change basically gets
ya vimos ese Primal Wrath que te da un ataque a todos los enemigos con 600 al primer enemigo y después 70% menos a los demás.
Less for all remaining enemies. And
eso te lo dan en el level 96.
All about this is the nuke and the fuck. Primal doesn't have
Primal Ruination en level 100.
Is the nuke, and that is Primal Ruination.
Ok, un ataque, un critical direct hit al target y todos los enemigos con una potencia de 740 al primer enemigo y 70% menos a los demás enemigos. Increases damage dealt, sube la cuestión del damage cuando bajo el efecto de bajo un efecto que sube el critical hit rate o direct hit rate. Y solamente puede ser ejecutado bajo el efecto de Primal Ruination Ready.
I gotta say, man, these new warrior abilities are metal as fuck. We get Damnation, Primal Wrath, and Primal Ruination.
Diablo.
Holy shit. That is badass, man.
Está cabrón. Warrior va a estar cabrón. Warrior.
Dude, that is cool as fuck. Anyway, so Primal Ruination. It's just like Primal Rend, critical direct hit. Oh, Primal Wrath is not critical direct hit, by the way. Forgot to mention that. This does 740 potency for the first enemy and 70% less for all remaining enemies.
I don't really get 70% less. Esto va a ser una cosa increíble. Yo no, bueno, vamos a ver. Yo sé que obviamente hay fanáticos de otros tanques y todo eso. Yo entiendo eso full. Pero si tú no estás jugando Warrior, ¿qué estamos haciendo aquí? Yo no entiendo qué estamos
balancing
haciendo.
Issues, I guess. I don't know. But this might be changed. This might not. But at the end of the day, Does it really matter? Probably not. So basically how this works is you pop in a release, then you use primal rend, and then your primal rend button will turn into primal ruination. That's it. Really easy.
Ok, entonces, ok. Pues haces tus tres Fellcliff, usas Primal Rend, y una vez usas Primal Rend, Primal Ruination está disponible.
When I say flexibility, I mean like how it's not restrictive. I'm gonna do it, but for primal ruination. So what I've felt in
Ok,
so
entiendo.
the potency
Primal Wrath, ok, ya vi Ok, ¿cómo va a jugar esto?
change it all. You're still gonna apply Storm's Eye, which I will talk about Storm's Eye after I show you guys this. But you can see there's the new animation for Inner Chaos. There's the Primal Rend.
Inner Chaos.
Now here is where the stacks will come in. There's stack 1 on my buff bar.
So,
There's stack 2, stack 3. Now it procs this and then
¿Qué hizo el cabrón?
bar. There's stack 2, stack 3. Now
Los tres, ok, cuando le das esos tres, entonces está disponible que hagas Primal Wrath ahí una vez hagas esos tres.
procs this and then you can go into that. Ooh, man.
Ya, es que se ve demasiado.
Dude, that's so fucking cool, man. Oh, man. Just
Demasiado de cool.
Boom! And then
¿Ese es cuál?
cool, man. Oh, man. Just fucking Primal Wrath. Boom!
Oh, Primal Wrath es ese.
And then boom! It's as fun as it looks. It's as fun as it looks. When you do these abilities, you're going to be like, yeah. You know, sometimes you see the meme, right? And then the caption is, guys will see this and say, hell yeah. That's one of these.
Se ve cabrón. De verdad que sí, se ve cabrón. No puedo decir otra cosa. Se ve, tacho, estoy loco por jugar Warriors ya.
Hell yeah. It's really good. Anyway, now I want to talk about Storm's Eye. All right, so Storm's Eye still exists. Now, I was sad to see this.
¿Qué pasó, Storm's Eye? Pues Storm's Eye es el que te da el damage increase.
That they
¿Cuál es Storm?
would take away Storm's Eye. It is a severely outdated buff that you need to keep on yourself.
Oh, el buff del damage increase, de que le sube el damage.
I mean, they've taken away like Blood of the Dragon or whatever the fuck it is. They've taken away Sweeton. They've taken away... Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that all of these self-buffs, they have started to take them away. Well, when I say take them away, I mean make them traits. Sorry, excuse me. I mean make them traits. Like Storm's Eye should just be a trait. It's really outdated in my opinion, and the issue still persists that Inner Release does not give you Storm's Eye. So this is a problem. This is really annoying.
Inner Release te da el Storm's Eye.
Especially when they increase the burst window by an extra GCD, they actually didn't even increase the amount it gives you. So this is a clear oversight. In my opinion, Storm's Eye should be a trait, and instead of having combo used a long time ago in a Realm Reborn, combo and another mechanic.
Pero entonces, ¿cuál es lo nuevo de Storm's Eye? Que lo deja. Él se está quejando de que dejaron Storm's Eye entonces, porque no fue un cambio que existe como tal.
They haven't. Shake It Off is still the same.
Okay, Shake It Off.
Should have said this at the beginning of the video, but Holmgang is the same. Holmgang will still remain the best undisputed champion of Invulns. So you will still be able to Holmgang like 5 times in DSR.
Esa es la ventaja bien brutal de Warrior. Bueno, Warrior tiene un montón de ventajas, pero sí, la habilidad de poder usar el Holmgang y ¿cómo es? El Invincible, ¿cómo es que se llama eso? Invulnerable.
Okay, so Holmgang remains unchanged. So that was actually the first thing I checked. The DPS rotation of Warrior doesn't really change at all.
Sí, el Holmgang es el invulnerable.
Except for you have one extra GCD and one extra GCD during the burst window. But besides that, it pretty much plays exactly the same. It's a little tankier.
Nadie puede joder contigo en Holmgang. Sí, pero Holmgang está igual. No cambiaron a Holmgang. Pero ¿qué es esto que estoy viendo? Que hay 3 limit breaks.
So just your standard stuff, man. Excuse me clicking the...
No entiendo eso de los 3 limit breaks.
I did not bring my mouse to this event. The new Inner Chaos looks really, really cool, man. So it's 1 Fell Cleave, you get a stack. 2 Fell Cleaves. 3 Fell Cleaves, proc your ability. Boom! And bam.
Espérate, ¿cómo
really,
hizo
really
eso?
cool, man. So it's to this...
Ay,
The abilities and excuse me clicking the abilities standard stuff, man. Excuse me clicking the abilities I did not bring my mouse to this event.
ok.
3 fell cleaves proc your ability, boom, and bam.
El diablo, es que es
And that's
más
it.
damage.
That's really it, man. I'll show you the damnation stuff. So I'm gonna pop damnation here.
Ay,
So basically you can see it here on my hotbar. See it there. Reduce damage taken. Still has the reflect.
nada. Está cool. Los cambios estos están cool. Por lo menos los cambios a los que me interesan más. Que es obviamente los trabajos varios, los tanques. Voy a chequear los otros tanques porque por ahora no. Ahora mismo no estoy como que muy impresionado con los cambios que le hicieron a Dark Knight. Aunque parece que sí, que organizaron las habilidades un poquito más. Gunbreaker, no sé, parece. Quizás mañana vea el video de Gunbreaker y el video de Dark Knight. Digo, no de Dark Knight, de Paladin.